Moving up into the gate, Shamrocker comes up near the centre. Now High Density is away with Ducarius and Presido. Jimmy Shue, the $2 favourite, $2.30 favourite in the ring, in from $2.60, $2.20 on the tote. Shamrocker $5.50 into $4.80 is currently showing at $5.10 in New South Wales. Now moving up Anachiever. Ducarius to move in. There's about 5 or 6 to load. Ducarius comes up. Next one along will be I Think I Do. Shadow of Excellence moving in. So there's 3 to move up. Presido, Retrieve and He's Remarkable for the running of the David Jones 150th AJC Australian Derby. Retrieve moves up. It's going to be ridden closer. He's Remarkable moving in. Presido's drawn the outside stall. Jimmy Shue out of gate number 1, the favourite, $2.30. Set to go for the Derby. King Gladiator playing up. Racing in the Derby. And Doomsky missed it slightly. Light Brigade was the best out. Jimmy Shue jumped fairly from the inside. Shadow of Excellence and Anachiever going forward. And He's Remarkable and Retrieve from wide alleys are rolling forward as well. So as they go past the judge and Shadow of Excellence put its head in front from He's Remarkable, who's coming across from a wide alley. Light Brigade is third. And then Anachiever followed by Retrieve. Now he's back in about 5th spot at the moment and 3 wide. Jimmy Shue over on the rail, and then came Masquerader followed by Doomsky. 3 lengths to Shamrocker. She's found a lovely spot, the filly, about 3 lengths to High Destiny. And then on its outside is King Gladiator, followed by Presido, Ducarius. And last of all, I Think I Do. He's Remarkable in front as they go to the crossing at the 1600. Retrieve's had to do some work to go up and sit outside of it. Light Brigade third. And outside it is Shadow of Excellence, followed by Jimmy Shue. He's on the inside in 5th, covered up by Anachiever. Then a length and a half or 2 to Masquerader and Doomsky. A couple of lengths to Shamrocker. And then about 3 lengths to High Density, followed by King Gladiator, Presido, Ducarius, and I Think I Do last. Halfway along the back, and the New Zealander, He's Remarkable in front. He's in front by a length or so on Retrieve and Light Brigade, followed by Shadow of Excellence, and then Jimmy Shue, who's locked away on the inside of Anachiever. They're about 4 or 5 off the lead at the moment from Doomsky, and then came Masquerader. King Gladiator starting to stride forward out 3 wide to take a more forward position, followed there by Shamrocker, who's now being passed by a couple of runners. High Density next, Presido going around the outside, and then I Think I Do, and last of all is Ducarius heading down the side. 800 to go. Michael Rod's got He's Remarkable in front by a length on Retrieve. Niggle along in second, then Light Brigade third from Shadow of Excellence. Jimmy Shue is over on the inside. Outside it Anachiever. Now Shamrocker starting a run. Boss is starting to roll forward on her, followed by King Gladiator, then Doomsky, Presido, I Think I Do, Masquerader, and at the head of the others High Density, but Retrieve took over in the Derby straight away. But Boss looks super confident here on Shamrocker. It's coming up on the outside, and then Jimmy Shue, but down towards the 200. Retrieve in front, Shamrocker on the outside. They're about 3 on Anachiever. Retrieve won't go in without a fight. On the outside, Shamrocker raced up to it. It's Shamrocker putting its head in front of Retrieve. Shamrocker, the first filly in 22 years to win the Derby, strides away, and Shamrocker beat Retrieve. Anachiever got third, and then Presido, followed by King Gladiator and Jimmy Shue, and then Light Brigade, followed by I Think I Do, Doomsky and Shadow of Excellence, and then at the head of the others High Destiny, Masquerader. He's Remarkable coming in a long second last, and Ducarius is just coming past the post now.
First filly to win the AJC Derby, or ATC Derby as it is now, since Research, Shamrocker. She's mixed it with the boys, beat them in the Australian Guineas, and she's beaten them here today over the 2400 metres in the Australian Derby. Well done to Shamrocker and all the connections there. Dan O'Brien, Glenn Boss. Well, you know it's a Group 1, isn't it, when you see Bossy riding these Group 1 winners, but she's just been a super filly, and that's just wonderful to see her taking out this race. In the category of horses like Rose of Kingston, she's beaten home number 3 Retrieve, and number 2 in Anachiever has finished third. But Bossy, another Group 1. Rich?
I'm pretty sure Boss has only had 4 rides on this mare for 4 wins. The Australian Guineas he won on it. He's now won the AJC 150th Australian David Jones Derby. And what a ride it was. He got on the back of Hugh Bowman, who was going forward on King Gladiator, and he followed King Gladiator. Then coming to about the 600, he whipped around him. He